Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, another edition here. The Brilliantly Dumb Show. Bring the fellas in, bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. What's the Brilliantly Dumb Show without Mikey V? Really like the sweatshirt. Bold sweatshirt, but a nice sweatshirt.
It's not. I mean, you've seen it before. This is old. It's a short sleeve. Yeah, I wore
Okay.
it.
Did
Yeah.
you see that bubblegum one that I got? The Yankee
Fire.
That is, right? The thing that
Fire.
I noticed, and I'm not just to promote our own hoodies, Joey D, but I have noticed that's his favorite energy drink, by the way. He loves that thing.
Well, and I like it. I like Celsius, but I
He
ran out.
does. He
It's
does.
really not good. That's not good for you. That stuff. You know that, right?
No sugars. No sugar.
Did you hear that, Michael? No sugar in
No
it.
artificial sugars.
No
read me
artificial
some of
sugar.
the. Read me some of the ingredients.
Some of the ingredients.
No artificial colors. Epic focus.
The artificial color thing. It's
200 milligrams natural caffeine. 100 milligrams of neurofactor, whatever that is. 100% of 4 daily vitamins.
Where do you get the vitamins?
Milligrams alpha GPC. I don't know what any of this shit is. Do you, Mikey? Do you know what alpha GPC is?
I bet you to a degree he does.
I know I wouldn't want to put it in my body.
No fat, no cholesterol, 2% sodium. I mean, this is pretty good. No sugars.
We need Bob in that studio, and we need it fast, man. Oh, you're in LA. I forgot you're in LA.
He's in
LA.
LA.
But why? What's wrong with
the backdrop? I mean, it looks like you're in a Turkish prison.
Oh,
yeah. I forgot. I totally forgot that
he's on the road though. The guy's got to.
It's on the way.
A bit of a
I forgot.
That's on me. Studio's on the way, but look, it's a big. I did make the mistake of starting to hype it again, and we all know what happened last time. That was a tough stretch for me. It really was. It was a really
we hyped Talladega. We should probably address that.
Oh,
sure,
dude.
Sure. Well, you know what though? It's not our wrongdoing. I mean, it's
no.
But
God just doesn't want us to attend these things.
I know, man, and I was really excited. So, the thing that happened with Talladega, we were going to go out there for NASCAR. We were going to go to Perry's. We were going to get Mikey V that pork chop that he's so, longly coveted. Wait, Joe. So I'm sorry. I will get into that. Are you doing a coffee and the energy?
How much focus do you need? What are you doing today?
What's
going on over there?
You're doing Sip Club and the energy drink?
Are you filming an episode of Jeopardy tonight or something?
No, I mean,
going on Jeopardy or what's going on?
I got to stay hydrated, boys.
Oh, he's going.
No, yeah, but I mean that's a lot of caffeine,
dog. Michael, it's a
I'm ready for whatever the day has to bring.
Right. I mean, yeah, you're gonna be fucking wired.
You know what I'm gonna try to do later today, which I will see if I can get it set up. Is Joey streams?
Joe streams.
Could be. We could get a first episode. By the way,
here we go.
I got to tell you what, man. Now Teddy, aka Squirtle.
Whoa! You can't reveal the identity.
Nobody doesn't know who Teddy.
Too late now.
Yeah, they do.
Now I do.
I was very stern on you can't reveal the identity of Squirtle.
Nobody. I didn't say his name. I didn't say his name.
You just.
Joe, you can't lie about something that just happened. You're carrying your childhood issues all the way through adulthood. The lying. You just said the name.
But no one knows who Teddy is. Only you do.
No,
there he goes again.
Come on, Joe.
Thing ever.
You can't reveal the identity.
And by the way, people definitely know who he is because we do a lot of stuff and we put him up there. We put him out there.
What the fuck, Joe?
That's wild. The best is he goes, I didn't say his name. That's incredible.
His real name.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
That's an alias for.
Yeah, that is. That's true.
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a nom de plume.
And by the way, can I say something?
What the fuck is that? You got a vocabulary that I wish I would have.
It's a pen name, nom de plume. Pen name.
If somebody knows,
it's an alias. Basically.
If somebody knows the alias of another alias, then that means they're a day one rider, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But the mass amount of people.
But the secret identity of Squirtle was very special while it lasted, which was
like Batman. Like Batman.
About a day or so. By the way, do you know what I reposted yesterday? We've got a lot of things that we're trying to get into, but we're going off topic because we got a lot to talk about. That clip that I posted yesterday of Joey D with the Brilliantly Dumb Show, Mikey. You put it up too. What an unbelievable clip!
I thought it was a root.
I thought it was a root.
Which one was that?
The Caddy Dre,
the Caddy Dre one.
That was a big pretzel job, man.
No. It may have been, but
no, that wasn't. The thing where he got pretzeled on a little bit that I'll admit is where he left the cigar in the electrical box.
That was also fake.
That was a little bit.
Bob has been making his bread on pretzels for years.
No,
for years.
that's not true. That's not true. It wasn't.
We all know that.
I mean, the placement of the cigar was right by the electrical box, but it wasn't shoved in. That was, you took it. But the Caddy Dre thing of getting Caddy Dre, the caddy, suspended for ripping up that hose at Shadow Creek.
You said I got him fired, which was bullshit.
No, suspended. No, suspended.
Very
suspended. It was always suspended. It was always suspended.
It was always suspended.
Yeah.
And Joe tries to say that he thought that it was a stick. What do you mean he's suspended?
The guy was smashing fucking tequila shots the whole fucking round. He was drunker than we were.
Whoa, not wrong, but whoa, Joseph. There.
I love Caddy Dre. I shout him out all the time, man.
I shout him out all the time.
Yo, that's
what an honor. What an honor.
He
goes home and tells his kids, I got the shout out from Joey Coldcuts today. Thank God.
He doesn't have kids.
Whatever. His family, his extended family.
I will say,
we're his extended family.
That round.
There you go.
We got banged up with him at the Raiders game the night before our round. He showed up like an hour late to the round.
He almost missed the tea time.
It was crazy.
They were going to give us another caddy.
But for Joe to say that was a stick, and then no, he goes
a root,
and Mike goes,
I was hammered. I thought it was like a part of a tree. I really did.
That's bad. That's bad.
I was banged up.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah.
Going back to what I was saying, at the root of all of this, Joey streams. Bob, I don't think you realize how much you need to get in order to be set up. Like, there's webcams. You got the carry card or cartridge card.
Yeah, I got all that.
Good for you, man. I got banged at Best Buy yesterday. I really hope this stream works out. Otherwise, I'm going to be out.
I think it's fun to like bring everybody in, the stream, bring Mikey in when we play Madden, and like bring Perez in for FIFA. Like I really am going to enjoy the streams and get into it. The thing that I said that concerns me a little bit about with Joey D, Mikey, is like, those streams, you could see while you're streaming, people will cut up the clip. So once it's out there, it's out there. So if he goes on a tangent about something, there's no cut. Like anything you say,
I mean, you got to be cognizant. You got to be aware, Joe. And awareness, sometimes your awareness rating, we know, is. But I think you have the restraint to control yourself in those things. You just got to watch what you say. That's all.
I never got us canceled before.
No. Come close, I guess.
No. I mean, the sketch thing got close. I thought we might have got.
Oh, give me a break.
You know, they're boys now, Mikey, but they talk all the time, which I think is
not all the time, but we have talked.
A good amount, though.
We've chopped it up.
Good. I think it's awesome. Tick, if I didn't already say, if you could actually play the Caddy Dre clip, that would be awesome. Caddy Dre, who we love dearly, we have just found out has been suspended from Shadow Creek Golf Course, without pay for 2 weeks total because of what Giuseppe did to the hose on one of the holes. He ripped up the hose.
No, it never ripped. It never ripped, Beardown. It never, ever ripped. This guy loves to paint a picture with his own brush.
What is this, Bob?
Oh, okay, right off the bat, let me say something. I just pressed play. He's clearly picking up a hose.
What the hell is this? It's a hose, Bob. I thought it was a
Here's your 5.
Coldcuts claims that he thought that it was a stick.
There's a stick in my right hand.
There's a stick in your hand, but you're moving a hose. Like, that's a hose.
I did not know it's a hose.
Oh, my God, Joe.
I mean, come on, Joe.
No, I thought it was a root.
A root?
I do want to get into the NASCAR thing of why we're not in NASCAR. NASCAR wanted us to get the full experience, and they're expecting rain again in Talladega.
It's unbelievable, man.
It is. It sucks.
I just wanted to experience Talladega. I thought it was going to be awesome.
I just wanted to do hood rat shit with my friends. That's all I wanted to do, man.
We don't see Mikey often.
I know. And by the way, it's not NASCAR's fault. I mean, I understand that they've been an awesome sponsor for us. They want us to get the experience. They're expecting rain. If it gets pushed to Monday, it won't be the same thing. So we're gonna end up doing another race, which that's fine. But I was looking forward. No, but we're excited though, Joseph. We're excited.
I blame the Alabama weather, man. They got to be better over there in Alabama. They got to be better. I mean, what are we doing here, dude? We're almost approaching the end of spring now. It should be sunshine. It should be
raining.
glorious.
The rain in the Northeast has been, I've never seen so much rain. It rains. I swear to God, it feels like it rains every other day.
It's
It
ridiculous, man.
So
What are you
this,
doing?
now it's
I
sunny.
read a
It's
report
beautiful
that
out now, but it was raining this
I
morning.
read a
woke
report
up,
that
it
it's
was raining.
rained more in LA this year than it has in Seattle. What the fuck is
By the
going
way,
on in the
Very
world?
wet, very
back
wet
in LA
spring.
now.
Very
LA,
wet spring.
LA, I'm looking forward to going to Rayo's, but this place is, I always loved LA. LA is going down.
What happened? What happened?
I just think even from the time we left, Joe, it's even gotten worse. It's just,
Oh.
it's filthy, man. I mean, you see some shit. It's just, it's filthy. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of the Brilliant Ump Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com. Whether you are in a funk in your life, you need somebody to talk to, somebody to help you get back on track, BetterHelp.com is the place to go. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/BDS today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/BDS for 10% off your first month. Go over to betterhelp.com, get everything back on track, and do it the right way. Talk to somebody today. Betterhelp.com.
By the way, did you tell Mikey his story on the plane? What happened to you?
Oh, Michael.
He got banged, Michael.
Boy, did I, man. Just an absolute
What
idiot,
happened?
this guy.
An emergency landing.
I was flying back to, it was scary, and we didn't know why the emergency landing was. Flying to LA. Once I found out that we weren't going to NASCAR, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go to LA, I'm gonna go to Rayo's. We're flying and we're like,
like, bro, this
What?
guy, bro.
I
Once I
miss it,
found
man.
out we weren't going to Talladega, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna fly across the country to go to Rayo's.
Pretty
Like,
bad.
just like that's like he tried to say that, slip that in, like that's a normal behavior. It's not, but go ahead, continue. Go ahead and continue. Go ahead.
We're about an hour into the flight. Okay.
Yeah.
West Palm. We had to connect Charlotte. So Charlotte directly to LA cross country. We're an hour into the flight. All of a sudden, they come on the loudspeaker and they let us know that we're going to be making a landing at the gate. That there's some sort of mechanical issue. While they said that, there just so happens to be turbulence, which turbulence is turbulence, but then it freaks you out even more.
Sure.
So everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, obviously you have, a long day of travel ahead. They make the landing and all of a sudden they're like, everybody stay still, like don't move, stay still, do not get out of your seat, do not get out of your seat. All of a sudden 5 police officers just come busting onto the plane, like with the big vests, like come right through.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, those airport police officers, they have like extra padding to where like it's some big boys coming in there.
Extra padding.
Some jerk off on the flight was being completely obnoxious. It wasn't a mechanical issue. And then they take this guy out in handcuffs. This guy looked like fucking Ted Bundy, man. Or like Charles Manson. Like he had that look to him, like a complete psychopath. But then we have to deboard the plane because once they land, they have to then check the brakes again. So then engineer, so we have to deplane, which you then know is going to take a long time,
Right.
Because of some sort of flight restrictions. The flight attendants that were on the plane couldn't then take that trip to LA.
My God,
So
man.
we had to wait for another plane of flight attendants to get in and land.
This had to take like 3 hours.
3 hours. That's exactly what it was. It was just
I would have thrown my pretzels at this prick if I was there, man. I swear to God, I would.
So what was he doing? He was just being obnoxious, or
I heard the flight attendants talking about him when he got on, and apparently he was hammered or something, and he was snoring so loud they tried to wake him up, and then once they woke him up, he went on just a fucking rampage.
Bob was probably sitting, nice and comfy in first class. Probably had no idea what was happening.
Man.
At the back of the bus over there.
Get guy cracks himself up, man.
Yeah, he does. Because he'd be doing the same exact fucking
Of
thing.
course, of course, of
He'd
course.
be doing
man.
the same thing, Joe. You
No,
wouldn't give a fuck
not
about this guy.
necessarily.
Yeah. By the way,
Right.
while I was on the plane, I was thinking like, and it was cool because everybody kind of rallied together. Everybody was like clapping and booing when the guy went off, and
Really?
it brought everybody together.
Imagine getting booed off a fucking airplane. That's tough.
Yeah,
That's really tough. That's
And
that's a low. That's a
I
big
like
low.
to really stay out of it all. I don't like the controversy or anything.
Of course
I
you don't.
threw in a little boo when everybody got
Did
it.
you?
Yeah, I did.
How loud was your boo?
Very
Was it
low.
big? Was it
Very
big
low.
boo? It was a low boo.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was one of the.
Yeah, it was low.
I would have been screaming from the top
this
of my
guy,
lungs.
I thought about that. I was like, thank God Joe's not on this flight. Because then he would rip American Airlines as if it's their fault. Like he would. And one guy did. One guy goes out and he gets into, and it's like, what? They don't want to be doing this. It's
No, definitely not.
like
Definitely
it
not.
sucks for every Joey.
Yeah,
D,
but the stewardess not being, or the flight attendants not being able to go back on is ridiculous. I mean, that can't happen. You got the whole crew right there. Just go back.
It's not that easy. I mean, they got to be. They're following. Look, it sucks. It does. And yeah, one guy. That's when this guy flipped out. But it's like they're not making it up. They're not. It's not something that they don't want to be doing this.
I bet you had work to attend to, Bob. That's got to be really frustrating.
I will tell
He's
you
not
this.
just flying across the country to go to Rayo's.
Well,
Not what I heard.
yeah.
Not what I heard.
Rayo's they better give you some kind of free meal or something,
don't.
because what you're doing for
they
them
ain't
over
giving me
here.
free meal.
They don't care. They do not give a shit. And I really respect that about it. They send me, so I asked them about a promo code or something. They sent me sauces. That was the best. And I love them for that.
You know what happened, Bob? We forgot to tell you at the Masters at Augusta, Rayo's had a pop-up.
I heard they're sending me a hat. So more than just sauces. They're sending me a hat. Yeah.
Apparently it was like everybody was raving about it.
Where was the pop-up?
It was like nearby. By the time that FP and I left, it was too late to go. But there's a guy who's like, I can get you in. And we're like, if we get into a Rayo's right now, Bob is going to regret not coming more than anything.
That would have done
Because I know you're already salty that you didn't get the Bojangles.
I would like to read a message that I got from somebody on Instagram in regards to Joey D at the Masters. You ready for this?
I was very well behaved.
Oh, Joe, this is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable.
All right, let's prepare for this pretzel job we're about
no,
to
no. Wait, it's
endure here.
I could taste the salt already.
No, Joe.
He's got mustard ready on the side, some hot cheese.
No,
Love
Joe.
a good mustard.
This is word for word from a random follower of.
Oh,
of
random,
the
yeah, random follower. As he pretends to find the
Joe.
DM.
Joe, I will.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna find a DM. Oh, yeah.
Oh
You
my,
ready for this?
that reads like a fucking Stephen King novel. Look at that.
You
Go
ready
ahead.
for this? 12:21 on Monday. I wanted to save it for the program. Guy said, Bob, I sat 2 rows behind Cuts and FP on the 12th tee box at Augusta on Sunday afternoon by complete chance. I did not see the boys before hearing the laugh. He goes, there were probably 400, 500 quiet people behind the tee box. No joke. The guy next to me, who I did not know, leaned over after Gutsy let out his ridiculous laugh and said, who the fuck does that guy think he is? And then he goes, I spit out my water listening to the pod today.
I tell you what, man, some people have real fucking nerve, dude. By the way, we were entertaining. I was entertaining a few guys who were next to us who were like trying to get cracked up, and I was making jokes.
You were
They were loving, like,
entertaining people. Who the fuck are you, Dean Martin? You're entertaining people at Augusta?
They were cracking up.
What planet are you living on?
They were cracking. I was cracking these guys up. They were howling. And by the way, who the fuck has the balls to fucking say, who does this guy think he is? I can't laugh in public.
Not
Fuck
at
yourself,
Augusta.
man. This
Not at
guy's
Augusta.
Don't say Augusta. Don't say Augusta.
By the way, it was
Big
after the
no-no.
golfers had already teed off and they're walking off. Like, some people in life, they got to get a fucking chip off their shoulder and just figure some shit out. Who the fuck does this guy think is? Who do you think you are, man? Not the DM guy, the other guy.
right. I was gonna say the DM guy didn't see
Yeah, the
anything wrong
DM
with
guy,
it.
he's
The
an
DM
innocent
guy's
bystander
fine.
here.
He
I
is.
actually think that guy said hello because I walked by and there's a couple guys behind who said hi.
Was that the group you were entertaining at the Masters?
No, that was a different group.
Okay. I just wanted to
Yeah,
make sure.
remember.
We showed a lot of love
That
out
was
there.
one
People
of the
really
wild,
enjoyed us.
That was one of the wilder statements I've ever heard in my life. Just
I was
FYI.
entertaining.
Just FYI, I was entertaining people at Augusta National.
People were asking questions that I was cracking them up. We were making jokes. Like,
Right.
it was a good vibe. And by the way, there were security guys who threw people out for being too loud and obnoxious. So had I been that bad, I would have gotten the toss because there was a guy who did one of those Baba Booey things, whatever.
That is so
right before,
obnoxious.
the guy grabbed him. The guy grabbed him and took him out. And they were
Yeah,
talking
that-
about
Just
it.
for that,
Baba
just
Booey.
because he yelled Baba Booey.
Yeah,
when the
because
guy
he was
swung?
being disruptive to the
Wow.
golfers.
Good.
So, like, if I was that bad, they would have hauled. They don't put
Sure.
up with that shit there. They would have hauled my ass out.
Sure.
So whoever the fuck thinks this, they can say, who does this
Wow.
guy think is? Because I laugh a little loud. Go fucking figure some shit out.
We
and
don't
kick a
know if they
boulder.
would. We don't know if they would have hauled him off because then they would be missing their live entertainment at the hole for the 12.
Cutsy had a great line when we were in NASCAR. Remember when he said, we talked about him at the Clippers game when he got into it with the old man.
Oh,
He turns to
That
me and
guy
he
was
goes,
out
what
of
did he
line.
say?
That guy was
What
out
did
of
he
line.
say?
he goes, what do you want me to do, Bob? That guy was lipping me off.
Yeah, lipping me off. Yeah, lipping me off. That's right.
People just
That's
think
right.
nowadays they can say
right.
things without any repercussions. That's not how it works.
That's right.
Ain't
A
that
lot
the
of people are
truth,
very
Joey D?
coddled. Very
Yeah.
coddled. Very coddled.
Oh yeah,
people.
extremely coddled. And then people don't like confrontation. So as soon as you give it back a little bit, they're
That's
all bent
correct.
out of
That's
sorts.
also true. That's also true.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
All right. By the way, you know what I do want to do as well? Just take a moment because I really worked on the last one. Mikey V, if you could just talk to the folks about possibly just taking 10 seconds off to hit the subscribe button, why they should hit that subscribe button, and really, really effective last week. So it's going to be a moment of silence in the show. Mikey V, if you could lead that moment of silence, please. You're going to use this. I didn't know we were starting. You're going to use this 10 seconds to
You just disrupted it.
I know you
Bob.
started. You're going to use that 10 seconds to subscribe to the show, like it, comment. To the moon, folks. To the moon. Go ahead, Michael. 10 seconds starts now. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe. Hit it hard. Hit it hard. Hit it hard. There we go. To the folks. A round of applause to the folks that went ahead and hit that subscribe button. Very nice of them.
Do it.
We do have a buy or sell today. We have a really good, I think, top 5 coming in hot today. Joey D, you nailed it, by the way, in regards to this Bojangles breakfast, by the way. Oh, my God.
Did I tell you, Bob, I really think we need to consider, Perez and I were talking about maybe starting a franchise here in West Palm, Jupiter area of the Bojangles. I think it would be wildly successful.
I think
And I almost want to hit the people at Bojangles up and tell them that's how passionate we are. This breakfast I had, Michael, was one of the best breakfasts in terms of fast food I've had. The Cajun chicken filet biscuit.
that's what I had.
A
That sounds
buttery
good.
biscuit, not
Terrific.
dry by any means. I'm not a big fast food biscuit guy. Like, I won't do them at McDonald's stuff. They're too dry. This biscuit,
Not Michael. Not our deal, Michael. He could put down a biscuit.
Sure.
this biscuit though, between the Cajun spice and the flavoring and like just the biscuit was buttery. It was unbelievable. I told Perez it was like starting the day off before going to the Masters, at the top of the top, as well as you could have.
I will say this. I think missing Talladega is probably going to save me like 6 pounds. I would have put on probably 6 pounds this week.
Yeah, but those are going to be 6 pounds to be named later. I mean, like those pounds are going to come at another.
But that's going to come
NASCAR.
fall.
Yeah,
and
but I
winter
mean, like,
season.
it's not going to be right. It might be during bulking season. That's
Yeah,
right.
bulking season, Bob, is fall and winter because you don't have to take
Yeah.
the shirt off.
Right.
This guy's
right.
going to be spending 2 weeks on the beach next week,
One-
next
one-
month.
Somebody had a great comment.
One week in July, but that's
They said, let's not sit here and act like Mikey wasn't putting the flags on the beach before he had kids.
Yeah, I saw that.
I
I saw that.
I thought that.
The funny thing is, well, believe it or not, I wasn't, but that was a good comment. I like it. It's
Good.
fun.
Yeah. I'd kill, man, to go back in time and walk into fucking DJs, or walk into one of these
Oh,
Jersey
the
Shore
Jersey
clubs
Shore.
and see Big Muscle just holding down the fort of
Big
that bar,
Muscle.
just drinking some sort of Mai Tai or,
No. Vodka Red Bull guy was a big
yeah,
vodka,
yeah,
a big vodka Red Bull
the
guy.
Snooki special. Yeah.
We go down Thursday night after work, go to Thursday DJ's theme night, then Friday happy hour, then Friday night, then Saturday happy hour,
Oh
then
my
Saturday night, and then surf club on Sundays, and then back to DJ Sunday night.
Are you
Yeah,
fucking serious?
yeah, dog.
This guy
Yep.
was sending it.
Yep,
Really?
we had a house. Our house was right across the street from DJ's. Literally, when I say right across the street, I mean you could walk across the street. It's right there behind the pizzeria.
This guy was like furniture in there, man.
Yeah, I was.
Unbelievable.
But
I was.
yeah, wow, that is real. Now, Mikey, if they asked you back in the day, if they asked you to cast for Jersey Shore, do you think you would have done it?
Probably.
Yeah, I think you would have been pretty good on the show.
Oh, yeah, he would have
The
been
thing,
great.
that show that none of those, there's only like one guy, or there was only like one or two people that were actually from Jersey. Everyone else is from New York and Connecticut, and they
Yeah,
all
Rhode
went
Island.
to. And DJs would not allow that show to film in DJs.
Why?
They wanted to go. They didn't want anything to do with it, which maybe in
Pretty
retrospect was a mistake. But at the same time, like it was kind of cool because everyone that was DJs people kind of liked the fact that that was kept out of that element was kept out of the club.
That
You know
had
what
to
I mean?
be when that show was at its prime. That's the number one. Like if we had to do a snake draft on top reality shows,
Yeah, no,
That
it's
and
an all-timer.
Survivor.
It's an all-timer.
Survivor's great.
They used to come in like individually. They would come in, but like no cameras, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Were
No.
they like worshipped over there?
No, never. I mean, the Angelina chick was going with like one of my buddies at the time. So like it was like they were not, bro. They really weren't. Like they would walk in there and they would get like but they would get almost like heckled, kind of like people kind of were not. Yeah, because it was really like
Even Vinny?
I thought it was a bad look, honestly.
Yeah, Joey,
Everybody loves Vinny, Bob.
You said even Vinny?
I guess. I don't know. I don't
Now,
know.
Ronnie, I'm sure everybody would have.
Ronnie Mango.
Ronnie was funny though, man.
But
he
Vinny
made the
Vinny was the guy everybody loved.
No, Mikey,
Vinny seemed like a nice guy, nice enough guy.
And Paulie D was like the most Jersey Shore person
But
I've ever seen.
he's from
in my
fucking
life.
Connecticut. That's what I mean.
No,
That's why they really weren't embraced when they used to like. It wasn't like that really. It was kind of like, what are you
The
doing?
blow
here?
up though wasn't that
The
sensational?
blow out his hair.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked fucking ridiculous.
dude, by the way, if they were taking people from outside of Jersey, if you caught Joey D in his raging days, Joey D had
Sure,
his run.
yeah.
Man,
I was
He
never
had
that
his-
jacked.
he
I was
had-
never jacked enough.
You were
Yeah,
fit,
but you had-
though.
Yeah, but
I
you
was
had you had the
trim.
Armani Exchange T-shirts going
Oh,
and all
dude.
that shit.
You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? Joe, if you don't mind me,
P&G.
Joe shares them. Joe will
Yeah, he
share them.
does. He does.
Joe, if you could bust out for us, like if you could send the ticket a couple of those carousels, like there's
I might
one.
have a couple.
He's gonna
got a
do it
shirt
now.
on.
He's gonna
Yeah,
search through the
no,
whole phone now.
no, Joe, do it. If you could send it to Ticket or send it to Bone and have them run through. They're fucking.
The Bone Man.
It's unbelievable. I mean, Joey D had his day.
He had his moment in the sun in the Canadian club
sure.
scene.
Think
Joe,
we
what was
all
that
do.
story where the bouncer, you fought the bouncer, or the bouncer?
Why are we bringing
threw
this
you out?
back?
The best story
What's-
ever.
I
The
just
best
forgot
story ever.
I honestly forgot.
I got knocked
particulars.
out by a bouncer. and
I thought
woke
you
up-
knocked the bouncer out.
No.
Oh,
I threw
I
a
honestly
punch.
forget the story.
I threw a punch.
Do you mind telling the
No, we
story,
don't
Joe?
need to go to the
Okay,
story.
that's
How
why I'm
many times
asking.
do we got to do
That's why
the
I'm
story?
asking. That's why I'm
I
asking.
threw a punch at the bouncer. The guy was built like, you ever watch Jerry Springer? You remember his
Yeah,
mate,
Steve Wilco.
bodyguard? Yeah, he looked
Yeah,
exactly like
sure.
him.
Yeah, yeah.
Big, buff, bald guy. I hit him in the face. I was so drunk, I probably could barely hit him. And he clocked
You
me
must
and
have
then
been
took
like,
my
who the
head.
fuck is this
Took my
guy?
head and he drove my head down into the cement and I blacked out. And
I
I
tell you
woke up I woke up like I don't know, 10 hours later in a jail cell because the drunk tank was completely full.
Tell you
I
what,
know,
they didn't,
no
I don't
charges,
think, I
no
don't think they
charges
provided you. I don't think they provided you with the proper medical care that was necessary. I'm going to be honest. I don't think they did. If
Some
they
might
just picked
say
you up
that-
and threw you in a drunk tank after that, after a serious
No, they
concussion,
put me in a paddy wagon and then they brought me to the. Apparently, that I had
paddy
taken
wagon.
a mug shot that I don't even remember.
Oh my!
I kill.
Bob, what name the price that would?
I don't
But in a
think
realistic way, okay, let's start here.
okay.
How much Bob would pay for the mug shot?
Oh.
Cold cut?
Now, keep in mind,
right,
there's no
let's start here.
charges. There's no charges.
I
pressed.
understand. I'm talking about the mug shot. Let's start here. $1,000,
Yes, for
Oh.
sure.
$2,000,
You're gonna have to go higher.
He's paying 10 grand.
$5,000,
Yes.
10 grand at least.
$10,000,
Yes.
$15,000,
Yes.
$25,000.
No.
Now we're getting into that territory. But
Okay.
yes. And I think it hangs there. I think it stops right there. Because that
Now,
would,
Bob.
But if someone said 26 grand,
Yeah.
nah, if I actually if I was told, like, if that person saw and said it's really good, it would transcend.
I think it's fair that you should get, if you're paying that kind of money for that mugshot, you should get a preview of what it looks like.
Correct.
Now,
Yeah.
let's say you saw it and it was the greatest thing that you think you've ever seen.
Here's my reasoning.
It's actually a write-off, Bob, if it's going towards content
If
purposes.
even better, if
I could just picture Bob's CPA at the end of the tax year going, and I have here a $26,000 write-off for a mug shot.
Yo, because here's my thinking of it. If you take that mug shot, white t-shirt, just that mug shot, and you put it on breezygolf.com, I think you can get that money back and more. I think I really do.
How is that going to translate to selling polos?
No,
the
t-shirts.
t-shirts.
Oh,
The t-shirt.
Oh, you mean print it on?
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
Elvis. It's like the Elvis mugshot picture.
Well, Sinatra's got a real famous one. Elvis
You know, the
has got a
tiger,
good one.
the
I mean,
tiger,
yeah.
Tiger's got one. Tiger's got his.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
put
do
Joe,
you think how many of those do you think you would sell, Bob?
Oh, quite a few.
enough to make the money
Quite a
back
few.
on what you paid?
Quite a few.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident
few.
about it.
You're so sick.
The best start to the story, though, that he told me later is that, or sometimes, like, Joe will tell you stories that, like, it's so crazy that at the time that he tells it, you don't think that it's, like, true. And then as time goes, he'll tell the story again the exact same way. And then you talk to his friends and stuff, and then they say it's true.
Mikey, you gotta meet my friend Bearzal. He's got stories. He's gonna be my co-best man with Bob. He's got stories of me that you wouldn't believe. Like Bob now will like call him up just to ask about a story.
We talk. Yeah, we talk. He's great. And so Joe wakes up in the jumpsuit and he just starts shaking the cell and screaming because he didn't know why.
There's
he was
another
in
guy in there. There's an old dude in the cell.
there. So did you wake him up?
No, I mean, I don't know. I was panicking though, because I didn't remember what happened. I was supposed to leave
Telling
that
you,
day.
you were concussed and they did not give you proper
Yeah,
care.
Joe, you could
Some
go
might
back-
And
say
this may explain a lot, to be honest. This could explain a lot. That's
I mean,
serious trauma to the brain,
the
Joe.
garage door. I mean, there's been a lot of
Yes,
moments.
several blows to the head. I tell you what, you're like in
I might have
concussion protocol.
CTE.
So
Yes.
Mikey, his
It's gonna end up
friends,
like Antonio Brown.
his friends
Oh no!
can't
Don't
find
say
him.
that.
So,
Do not say that. That's a terrible thing to say.
Yo, he's off the hinges, bro. He is
Oh.
off the fucking
That
reservation,
perfect hit
that
just
guy.
set him off.
Shit, I mean,
Yeah,
but you know
it's
what?
bad.
He's really got to just shut the fuck
he's
up.
obnoxious.
What is he
He's such an
doing
asshole.
now?
He's so bad. He got banned by Caitlin Clark. Had to block him because he made some commentary about how she maintains her under
Oh
her
my
under regions,
God.
her nether
Terrible,
regions.
bro. He is
yeah.
like,
What is
He's bad.
wrong with this?
He's really
guy?
bad.
People-
he's bad, bro.
people
He's
give
bad.
him a pass, I think, a lot for the CT, which that is, of course, a very serious thing. But at the same time, one thing to have CT, it's one to be a fucking scumbag. The way that he is,
he's ridiculous, bro. He's ridiculous.
it's terrible. But yeah.
Blame
Anyway,
Vontez perfect.
Bearsville told me they picked him up from the jail cell and took him to a Backstreet Boys concert. They couldn't find him. Or
What
Justin
happened-
Bieber.
No, what happened was they couldn't find me. They were calling me. I had like 100 missed calls, like text messages. People were worried. They didn't know what happened because this happened outside the club. So nobody knew what was going on. And sure enough, I call them the next morning. They're already on the road going home. I'm like, you guys got to come pick me up. They're like, where the fuck are you? I'm like, I'm at the jail. So they come and pick me up. I got like two bags with my clothes I'd thrown up all over myself. And so I'm in a white painter's suit and they pick me up and we got to go back. And my one buddy, Franco, it's his car, but he's so hammered and hungover that he's thrown up. So he makes Barrows, my buddy Brian, drive. And then Brian's driving. And then he's like, I can't drive anymore. He stopped at a gas station. So I drove home with like 40% brakes. Stop at a McDonald's on the way home.
In the jumpsuit, in
the white suit, and I start taking my suit off and throwing it off, and we're driving an old unmarked Crown Victoria cop car. So people look like I had 2 hostages in the back.
I thought you were going to.
And that night we went to the Backstreet Boys
Hostages.
concert.
Did you hear that?
Hostages. What?
We went to the Backstreet Boys concert that night. It was awesome.
Bro, what the fuck? That is one of the wilder fucking, just the fact that it ends with the Backstreet Boys. But I'll tell you this, you should thank your lucky stars every day that wasn't during like the advent of the smartphone and that Bob wasn't there, because that whole thing would have been documented, the entire thing. They would have,
That's the
you could have
problem
put out a
nowadays,
Netflix
you know, everybody's filming stuff. It's just, you know how
and
privacy
that is
anymore,
why,
Michael.
and that is why,
You're-
back to the original point to tie it in, that DJs excluded them from coming and filming at DJs was because of that very reason. They didn't want all the shit going on in there on camera.
But Joe, that gave you the life that you have now, this beautiful life that you've carved out for yourself now.
It had nothing to do with that.
Sure it does. The filming of everybody being able to
I see
film
what you I see what you mean. I mean, but this goes back to what I said a week or two ago with Michael, is that I don't know if I'm always built for this life. Like I'm not.
Don't tell me that, Joe. I can't lose. Joe, I can't lose you.
I'm not. You're not going to lose me. But I'm saying, like, I don't understand the innuendos, the ins and outs of the internet and shit like that.
But that's what makes you you. Don't try and understand.
I agree.
I don't
You
try.
see what I'm
either.
saying, Bob?
I
Like,
can't.
I'm just saying,
I can't. It's
sometimes
too much.
I can't comprehend stuff because I'm built from a different era.
Makes
That's
it better.
what
That makes it better. though.
100%.
Makes it better. Like guys
100%.
like you and I with the like that. We're just not as adept to
I'm 40
finding
and-
all these trends and shit. I know nothing about it. Some guy commented on a reel that I posted yesterday or something and was like, when Mike said G baby, it was that video where my daughter left her Barbie comb in the
Very funny. Very funny.
I fucking rolled over on it, killed me. But he was like, the way he said G baby was like how Drake and this other guy said this at the end of a song, and I was like, I commented back, I go, I wish I knew what that meant. I go, because I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, but I will say though, Mike, you
out of it.
You have your finger on the pulse better than like Joe is so like that stuff is he's so removed from
I'm
that
40
stuff.
in 2 years.
I
turned
know,
38
I know.
this year.
But what Mikey said is true. Honestly,
So am
What's
I,
that
bro.
face for, Mike?
Yeah.
So am I, and you're
But-
not even 38 yet.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I'm in my
I'm there,
38th
dog.
year already. I'm already, even though I haven't had my
38th year,
birthday,
yes,
I'm in my
yes.
38th year.
I mean,
So
you're not serving. You're not serving in the Navy. You're 37. You're not serving your 38th year. Like this isn't like what are we?
is that what he
my
said?
dad always, my
He
dad
say
always
I'm
says,
serving?
Yeah, I'm in my 38th year. like what? Like what the fuck are we doing here? Like, yeah. But I get Joe. I can't keep up with the shit. I can't. I really can't. Like
Me
Bob
neither,
is such a
man.
maniac. Shut the
oh,
fuck
get out
up.
of here.
This
guy
guy's on
lives on the
TikTok.
internet.
He's yeah. Now he's twitching. This is all new stuff.
Diesel's
I'm gonna be twitching, too.
Diesel's streaming.
No, I
too.
know he is. Yeah, but
I can keep up
There's
with
a little-
certain things.
There's a little more. Yeah, sure. If the paper's crisp, you can keep up real good, and the coins are shiny. Yeah.
Oh, the shekels are shining.
Yeah. Sure.
No, Joe, that you being that removed from that stuff, like to a degree, okay. Not to go back to that, but it is true. Like the thing that happened, like with How Hot Sketches, Joe can get away with that shit because it's so innocent. Like if I was the one who came out against it, it's like people know that I'm very like in that. Like
yes.
Joe can get away
That's
with
true.
a lot of shit.
That's true.
I
That
still
I
took a lot of flack.
You did, but it was funny, and I think even Sketch was new. Sketch
Yeah.
Sketch sees it. Even Sketch knows, and now they talk every day.
Not every day. Don't over exaggerate.
He's trying. Yeah, no, he's trying to play that up.
Okay.
Although he's a cool cat. He's a cool
Great
cat.
guy. You guys came along. Also,
We
too,
might have him on the Twitch stream.
might be on the Twitch stream. See, there you go. Let's go into our buy or sell the week. Been a real good episode so far, fellas, and I appreciate that. And it's been fun. But let's go into our buy or sell of the week. What did you see that you liked? What did you see that you did not like before we then get into our top five? It's going to be a lot of fun. I will let Mikey V, if you want to take it away.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to buy this week. I'm going to buy this this new Scorsese biopic on Sinatra that's allegedly going to be coming out, and Leo's going to be playing Sinatra, DiCaprio. I think that could be the potential. It has the potential to be an all-time movie. You know, The Flower Moon, I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it either.
I heard it was okay, but very long. The Irishman, which was like his last biggest before that. I liked the first like half of the movie, but it became very difficult to watch for me.
He needs
when
a banger.
Huh? Yeah, I think he's in need
Since
of
The
one.
Departed, he needs a bang.
And I think this could be the one for him, maybe. The thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to put it out there right now, is DiCaprio cannot sing during this movie. Like, I don't want to hear DiCaprio try and sing.
He's not
Frank
going to.
Sinatra.
They won't do that.
They need to lip sync, send him to like a lip sync class, something like that. Get him the lip sync training he needs, and then let him just do that. Don't have him try and attempt and sing anything. If they do that, then I think this could be a really good movie. I'm going to buy this. I hope it comes out within like the next couple of years. I hope this isn't one of those things where it's like, I hate when they do that and they're like, the movie's coming out and it's like 3 years down the road. I can't get hyped up for that. I hope it's
Mike, did you watch The Revenant? Or Revenant?
Revenant.
Revenant?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good.
I watched that actually. I like
You
that.
watched that?
Yeah, I did. I like that because it had so much.
How about that bear scene, Bob? That was something.
Yeah, it was
special.
cool. You know, but you said that he needs like a banger. Is he in a drought?
No,
DiCaprio?
I wouldn't.
Not
no,
DiCaprio.
not
I'm saying
Scorsese.
Scorsese.
Oh.
Pillars of the Flower Moon. Again, I haven't seen it, so I can't talk on it. But I mean,
Departed was unbelievable. But I think
Scorsese's got. We could do a top 5 Scorsese movie. That's how many bangers this guy's got. I mean, he's got. Forget it. Like you go all the way back.
I feel like now he's kind of like it's like a one of these top tier like athletes. Like he's past his prime, and so like now whatever he does, you just appreciate it. But like he doesn't need to put out bangers. We expect it, but like it's like when Jordan was playing with the Wizards, he still put up 50 points a couple times, but like you kind of got to give him a little leeway. I think he's getting up there in age.
He's got too many great movies, man. Too many great movies.
You know what I did see that I tried to give a go on the plane, and I not this. No, what I watched on this plane that I love. I love Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, did you watch the Queen movie?
Oh, I love
really
that.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's what I watched on this.
Oh,
one.
I thought you were gonna say that you didn't like it.
No, loved the Queen
Okay,
movie.
okay,
Oh my God.
okay.
But no, I tried to watch it, and I think Joe warned me that it's not for me. And obviously Scorsese's as great as he is, but Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
In Hollywood, you didn't like that?
No.
Oh yeah, I thought.
Bob, it's got Charles Manson in it. You love everything Charles Manson.
It reminded me of like Kill Bill. I just
Oh, you don't like Tarantino? Then you don't like Tarantino then.
That's
don't
not
like
Scorsese.
Tarantino.
That's
Tarantino.
Tarantino.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's tough. Maybe he's not for me.
No,
Maybe.
yeah. If you don't like Kill Bill, and now you're saying you don't like that, you probably
That's
just
what it
don't like the
reminded-
way. Because Tarantino does the reverse
Chapters.
like reverse order of like chronology. Sometimes like he goes back to front with a lot of the stories. So like he tells the
Well, he
end and the
also has
beginning.
chapters,
comes
like
back.
a story,
Yes,
like
yes.
a book in the movie.
So you probably don't like that style of movie.
Gotcha.
Which is
Yeah.
shocking because Pulp Fiction Bob hates, and it's one of the best movies
Oh,
ever.
Pulp Fiction's a great movie, man.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I don't even think I meant to say Kill Bill. I actually think I meant to say, but that it's exactly what I meant to say. I meant to say Pulp Fiction. That Once Upon a Time in Hollywood reminded me of Pulp Fiction. That's
'Cause it's the
exactly
same-
right.
It's the same producer, Bob.
Right.
Director.
Director.
But the thing with Leo that is pretty amazing though is, correct me if I'm wrong, but he picks his spot. It's amazing how he'll wait 4 years till he gets a banger that he
Yeah.
wants to do, and then he just crushes
I
it.
mean, he knows. I mean, again, I don't want to get too excited for this, but I do think that this has the potential to be like an all-time,
yeah.
like an all-time movie. Didn't Scorsese do Wolf of Wall Street, Joe? That wasn't
Yeah.
long ago. That was a banger.
That was a long
amazing.
time ago.
Was it? How long ago was that now?
I mean, it
See,
was
I'm
probably
getting
after,
old,
it
man.
was probably after, what do you call it? Departed, but
Yeah, it was
that
definitely after Departed. I think it was 2000 and I don't know, man.
maybe
I don't know.
2013.
I don't know. I'm old. 2015, maybe.
Wolf of Wall Street was
Release
amazing.
date, December 25th, 2013.
Holy shit, man!
That's
over
12
10
that's
years
10
old already.
Almost, yeah, going on to 10 to 11 years
Jesus.
ago.
Yeah,
One of my
That's
first
wild.
interviews when I was with Bro Bible first started was with Jordan Belfort. It was like,
that's right. That's
yeah, it
right.
was like
That's
the
right.
fifth.
That's
And
right.
It ended up, there was a part of the clip, there was a clip that ended up going nuts of him talking about Quaaludes. I asked him like if there was a Quaalude, would he take it right now?
Yeah,
He talked about
yeah,
what he did. And at first when we put the video out, it didn't do well, but then as time went, it just like,
What did he say?
he said without a doubt. He said 100%. Yeah, he didn't even have. The only thing I kind of regret, I've told Joe that it, like in that interview with him, is like I do kind of regret, like I had saw the movie and I was so fascinated by the movie. And I sat down and like I guess you could say I was kind of like pumping his tires in a way. And in reality, like he fucked over so many people and apparently
Oh, yeah.
so I did regret that to a degree of not like just throwing all, not that I'm trying to be Barbara Walters, but like I wish I would have asked him a few tough questions about like what he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That could have been one of our
Do you have any?
parents,
Do you have regrets about doing this and yeah.
Right. And like all I thought about was just the movie. And so I do regret that a lot.
Well, movie's a great movie.
Great movie. I mean, the movie is unbelievable. There was a time too where they even said that I remember because I was researching so much of it that apparently when Scorsese was sitting down with Jordan Belfort and Leo, and they would go to Craig's a lot, Joe, he wasn't getting his story straight a lot of the times, that some of it sound too outlandish. So finally Scorsese had to sit him down and say, look, I need to know what's real and what's not. Apparently that's out there. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Something for you, Michael.
I believe it's all real.
Yeah. All right. Let's we'll go with the buy. I'm gonna buy. I think this is an obvious buy, but I don't think it gets talked about enough. We've talked about it on the show before. I'm just buying as long of a day as it was for me traveling yesterday. How long it took. I'm buying the in-flight Wi-Fi. To me, I just think we're so used to having it, and it really will just take a flight, make it for me makes it so much faster because a lot of it I would just be doing that stuff anyway. So what is supposed to be a long day isn't as long. It's a bad buy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a bad buy. It's a weak
One of
buy.
one of the worst.
Yeah, it really is. Well, I wouldn't.
Well,
That's really.
well.
It's
I think Joe agrees.
a bad buy. I'm sorry.
Bob, would you think that there are moments in life where you could just like maybe like separate yourself from the netherworld that is the internet for maybe an hour?
No, I don't think so, Joe.
I-
might be good, Bob. Just once in a while, just a sheer moment of just yourself, your thoughts.
How long do you think you could go without the phone, Bob?
Oh,
how long do you think you could go realistically? Like, do you think you could do a 24-hour sit-in?
no, Mikey, we
Nah,
were
no.
filming once with Grant in Jupiter, and
Right.
Bob lost his phone in the middle of filming the video. He gets in the cart and drives off.
That's a
And he
panic
thought to get
situation.
with
Though.
them.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
that's
no,
a panic. That's
I'll
a
defend
panic
that.
moment, though. That's
Oh,
like losing
for
your
sure.
wallet now. It's almost.
100%.
It's actually worse than losing anything. It's worse.
And also
because
too,
the phone could unlock your house. It could start your car. It's got all your credit cards. It's got all your fucking information in it. Like that's worse thing to lose is your phone. I would agree with that. My question simply is, how long could he realistically lock the phone in like a safe and he can't open the safe for X
2
amount of time?
hours.
no, I could
No,
go
gotta
over
be more
that.
than that.
Yeah, if I had to do it, of course I would do it. It's what
No,
I
you
do.
choose
it's what
not to.
love
I get
correct.
that.
If
After
I
think it would
had
be-
to.
I think it would be
5, 6
fun.
hours,
I think it would be
easy.
fun to see. I think you would start like twitching and sweating a little bit. and-
I
like,
would get on
yeah,
it.
yeah,
100%. I would
yeah,
definitely get.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I've had it when on flights when the in-flight Wi-Fi doesn't work,
Yeah.
and that I get a
Miserable,
little.
miserable.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's tough.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
bad buy, and I apologize about that. I'm here. It's a bad buy. I mean, yeah, it is. By the way, that Grant video though, I wasn't a part of the video. I mean, him and FP were playing a match, and me and Joe were just there riding along. giving our tidbits here and there, but that was something where I could go. With that being said, even if I was part of the video, I think I would have done the same thing because the phone is just
Yeah, I think so too.
everything else is off. Joey D, let's send it over to you. I apologize, fellas.
I'm gonna buy as well. I think this might be the first time we've all bought.
Wow. Yeah.
It's funny that Mikey's buying a movie or cinematic experience. I'm buying this new movie. I just watched it where I was able to stream it on Amazon Prime, which is really cool. This Dune, the first and the second one.
Yeah.
The second
You saw
one
the
I just
second one?
watched. Yeah, you can
How'd you
stream
see
it
the
on
second one?
Prime. It's available. Amazon Prime.
You bought it or you rented it?
I was gonna rent it, but then for $5 more, you could buy it and have it for good. Because if you rent it, you only get it for 2 days. So you'd have
how much was how much was the rental? I'll just tweet about it. I'll tweet about it. It's a write-off.
25 bucks it was to buy it.
Right. It's a write-off.
Or
just send one tweet about it. It's a write-off.
Yeah, he'll be on Twitter this week.
But
what is that supposed to mean, Bob?
No, I asked Nicole. I said, please start him up on Twitter. I want
Joe.
I want him on Twitter bad, man. Especially with the streaming.
I got Twitch to worry about. I can't be doing two new things.
But part of Twitter, you put out a lot of the Twitter audience.
You got to get to Twitter, man.
Joe, the Twitter audience is a very pro Twitch audience. So if you put something out on Twitter, they usually go over there more so even than Instagram. Just my thoughts.
It's gonna be.
I like to say my thoughts. I don't like to type them.
Yeah.
But anyways, going back to what I was saying, this Dune movie, Mikey,
great movie.
It is unbelievable. And
So
I'll tell you something else.
Now, don't say anything about the sequel because I still haven't seen it.
I'm not saying I'll buy within the buy. This Timothy Chalamet or whatever, this kid is a star. He is unbelievable. Now, Bob, you won't like it. So I'm just gonna throw that out right now. But
no, he would hate it.
Yeah, because it's sci-fi. It's not.
Yeah, he would hate it.
You got to follow names and storylines.
He would absolutely
hate it. Mikey, it is unbelievable. Some of the fight scenes, the
cinematography. To me, it's like a combination.
It's
like a combination of Game of Thrones and Star Wars, of which I love both. So it's.
I'm gonna say this too. The second one is much better than the first.
Yes, I've heard. I want to watch it.
And Christopher Walken's in the second one
tonight. Is he in the second? Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw that actually. I saw it.
He's the Emperor.
He's
got the same voice, no matter what character he has. He's the same voice.
Yeah,
he's got to be getting up there in age, huh?
Yeah, he's getting up there, bro. For sure. For sure, he's getting up there. Yeah, he's one of the best. He's one of the best ever.
The Chalamet and Kylie Jenner is an awesome couple, by the way.
Yeah, Bob knows that.
Yeah.
We don't. Kylie Jenner's with somebody new every week.
But this one may be here to stay, Joe. This one may
Chalamet, or is it Chalamet?
This Chalamet.
Man, this kid, this I would like to ask him some questions. I'd like to get him on the show.
Yeah.
All right. Timothy, if you're watching the Burley Dumb Show, would love.
He's a very, very, just a very skilled.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Pitt will be on the Burley.
Well, let's temper expectations here.
This guy's a superstar, Joe. Wasn't he in the new Willy Wonka?
Yeah, he's Willy Wonka too.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yo, we should just start throwing in like the most random guests, like for our fans, like just like the most random, and just act so nonchalant, coming up next, like Tom Hanks is joining us on the show.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll get to that level. Who knows? Dare to dream, Bob.
One day, Joey D.
Sure.
Maybe after 40 years of service instead of 38. That's when we.
I'm in my 40th year of service. What are you,
actually
an elevator?
I'm like in my third year of content.
He said, "What are you, an elevator?"
Servicing this hotel for the last 47 years.
Tell you what, the line of the
elevator.
episode, the line of the episode that was so saying that he was entertaining folks on the 11th tee
bro.
Oh, they were in tears. They were cracking up.
And it was the 12th. It was the 12th.
Amen corner, Bob. Amen corner.
That was, I mean, just like I'm picturing is like the Rat Pack when they played, at golf courses back in the day, and they would just entertain people. That's what I'm picturing.
I was entertaining people.
You guys are sick. You know that? You guys are really sick. You guys are really sick.
Yo, that's funny. It's funny.
Okay, I'm not getting upset. I'm just saying you guys are sick.
All right.
Let's go into
not
our
wrong.
snake
wrong.
draft. Now, Mikey V took the cake home last week in the snake draft. And to be honest with you, tip of the cap, Mikey, I thought I was going to win that. I really did. I thought I was.
I thought it would have been. I thought it was going to be close.
You know, it might have been Mikey putting up the story post that says, you know what to do to the voiceless. Did that?
Yeah, reaching out.
Boss,
To
You know
the
what to
voiceless.
do
But I'm
means
not
you know
gonna-
what to do. Just vote. I didn't say vote for me. I didn't say vote for
No.
my list. I didn't highlight my list. Nothing.
You know what? I had controversy on whether or not I pushed people for mine. So
Right.
no complaints there.
Okay.
Tip of
I'm the only
cap.
one who's never done that before, who's just helped to push an agenda on a vote.
It shows in that overall
Joe,
standings
yeah,
bracket.
yeah.
That's fine. You know what? I'll take the losses with,
You did
knowing
have
that my
the one
integrity
win.
isn't going to be
The
compromised.
one win you had
His
though was a
win wasn't-
magnificent win. It was a
Pro-
magnificent win.
Maybe the most overwhelming win that
Maybe.
we've had.
Maybe.
It has to
What
be
was
up
that
there.
for again?
Cake breakfast.
Breakfast. Yeah, very good.
And he
Very
went
good.
pancakes
bacon.
and bacon
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
shut the house
Real
down.
nice. Real nice. Real nice play.
All right, so Mikey, do you want to tell the folks what we're going to be doing, and then tell them where you're going to draft? It goes Mikey gets the selection, then me, then Joe.
This was a Bob top 5, and we're gonna do top 5 video games of all time. And from what I'm being told is once you say one of the video games, you can't use like if they made a second one, if they made a different variation of it, a different year of it, that's it. It's gone. It's off the board. So if someone says NBA 2K, whatever the
Did you
fuck,
say NBA?
that's gone.
Yeah,
It's gone.
yeah.
Totally. I didn't do years.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, don't think you
I
need to
listen.
use-
Here's the thing: if you want to give a specific year, it doesn't matter because once
Sure.
you
Yeah,
take
I
it,
think you
it's
just
done.
say Madden.
Once
You just say
take it, it's
Madden.
done.
I think it encompasses all Maddens.
ah.
Yeah, but you know what? Then what are you gonna do? Madden 2024. Madden
No,
20...
but I'm saying you could. Whoever picks Madden, if they want to give the specific year,
They can.
you take Madden. It's gone.
But
So it's
Madden's
not no
off.
matter
I'm
what.
saying you would be dumb to take a specific year when you could just take Madden in general.
Perhaps, maybe not.
Okay, this is going to be really interesting. There's a lot of different ways that you could go. So, Mikey,
Yes,
you have
there
the
is.
pick of the snake draft. Do you want to go first? Do you want to go third?
Yeah, I was kicking this around. I really was. I really was thinking about going in the 3, but I'm going to go 1. I'm going to
Okay.
go 1, and I'm going to take a game that's a throwback game, but I'm just going to take it because I just feel like this game resonates with so many people for so many different reasons. First, like 4-person player, first-person shooter that you could remember, really. Give me GoldenEye. Give me GoldenEye at number 1 overall. I'm going to take.
Wow, overall number 1. That's a good one, but I don't. That's all right. So who's picking third? Is Bob picking
I'm
third?
going to go
That's-
third.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to
yeah.
go third.
I'm gonna take Super Mario, man. I think Super Mario in the 1 spot is a no-brainer. Give me Super Mario.
Wow, this is not going the way I thought that it would go. Wow. Okay. Fuck, man. All right. I'm gonna go with Give me Madden.
Okay.
Give me Madden, and then give me Mario Kart.
Now, is Mario Kart allowed?
Yeah, it's that's
okay,
totally.
okay.
It
Okay.
should
I
be,
think
for
it's like be
sure.
Mario and any other variations of which Mario. I think
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with it's me now, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Grand Theft Auto.
I like to play. I like to play. Over to
This
Michael.
is where it gets very interesting.
And folks, sorry for the little, delays of silence, but this is a big, I mean, it's tough. This is one of the tougher ones we've had to do, I think.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
is.
lot of options too, which
it
is
really
why this
is.
is a good. this
Give
is a
me
good pick.
give me Call of Duty. I'll
Okay.
take Call of Duty, and then I'll on the wraparound. You could give me FIFA on the wraparound.
Mm-hmm. Joey D.
This is tough. The 2 seed is. All right, I'm gonna go with my next one. I'm gonna go with Zelda.
Let me go with Zelda. Okay. Um. All right. I am gonna go ahead and roll with sorry, fellas.
No, this is a big.
Oh, okay. Give me NCAA football. 14 to be exact, but NCAA football. And then on the back end of that, give me Gears of War.
Go ahead, Joe.
I think right now this could be anybody's game. I'm curious to hear it from you after Mikey. There's no overwhelming list so far. I don't think.
I'm gonna go Halo here. I think that's such a low spot to get Halo. I gotta go Halo.
Yep, I was about to take it. I was just about to take it. All right. My last two could put me down for give me Metal Gear Solid. Then give me Final Fantasy.
I don't know what those last. I've never heard of those last two.
Final Fantasy is a huge game.
Really?
I never really got into it, but Metal Gear Solid that's a Samus, right?
A what?
Oh, is that Samus the character?
Solid Snake.
Oh,
Snake.
Solid Snake. Yeah,
Snake,
Snake.
yeah.
All right, I got one pick left. I am in between two here. Damn, dude, I don't know. They're both like fighting games.
I think Joe's got it. I think the Halo pick was devastating. That was my pick, and I think
that was so low. I mean,
the Halo
for it to go in the fourth round.
Bob, I thought that I when you said Gears of War, I was shocked because Halo was
one of the
Halo's
biggest
gonna hit with everybody.
And I got Super Mario, Grand Theft Auto.
No, the list is good. It's a good list.
For my last one, I'm gonna go Mortal Kombat with my last one.
Oh, it's a great one.
You put together a nice little list.
Joe's got this week, man. I think he does anyway.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna go with Ken Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball. The Ken Griffey Jr. one to be exact.
Mikey, you know the other one that I was gonna do between Mortal Kombat was Street Fighter was another
Street
one.
Fighter was on my list also, but I don't know. But Mortal Kombat's more. Listen, he won. I think he won. I don't even think it'll be that close, to be honest. I think he wins.
Halo's the big one for sure.
Halo at 4.
Let me hear the list, Mikey.
I got GoldenEye, Call of Duty, FIFA, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy. If I had gotten Halo and Metal Gear, I feel like I would have done it, but I didn't. Joe's got Super Mario, Grand Theft Auto, Zelda, Halo, Mortal Kombat. That list is the winning list in my opinion. Bob's got Madden, Mario Kart, NCAA football, Gears of War, Ken Griffey Jr.
Okay.
Baseball.
I mean, we'll see. Yeah, strong.
May the best list win, but I think Joe's got this week.
I'm due for a win, man. Well, you guys got. I think since we started the snake draft, you guys have like 4 wins each. I got 1.
That one last week hurt me because not that it really hurt, but I really thought I was going to win. I thought I had.
Sometimes
if you had taken Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you would have won.
Yeah,
with my one
that killed you.
Everybody, the snake draft is so interesting because it can come down to one pick, like the Halo pick, like Mikey said. If that goes to his list, that could just tip the scales.
Yeah, I can't believe this is why the drafts are unbelievable because hand up, swear on my kids, Halo was my pick, and Joe took it right in front of me. So.
Well, here's the good news, folks. Bruce Willis will be joining us next week on the program. And fellas, it's been an absolute pleasure. The Brilliantly Dumb Show just keeps on climbing. We love you. We appreciate you. NASCAR, sorry we couldn't be there for Talladega. That sucks. I guarantee you there's not a single drop of rain, by the way. I bet get you. It sucks. But we get it. We totally get it. We will be at another one upcoming. So we'll be announcing which one we're going to be at. If you can, please smash that subscribe button. We love you, folks. We appreciate you. Joey D, Mikey V, and myself. We'll see you next time.